Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. My name's GBay99. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Today, I have something very exciting and very special for you. We are going to be starting a Road to Diamond series. For those of you who do not watch any FIFA YouTubers, any Call of Duty YouTubers, any other game where this series is a little more popular and prevalent, this is a series where I basically take my account, start of Season 6, we've only played our promos plus one game when 8 and 2 in the promos got placed in Gold 1, played a single game where we got 26 LP after winning. I'm going to show you guys my road, taking this account from Gold 1 at the start of this new season all the way to Diamond. You might have seen some streamers do something similar, like pro players when they're leveling a Smurf, or someone that buys a new account and they want to take it from level 30 all the way up to Diamond. Those can be kind of entertaining to watch, but for the most part, the players just kind of stomp their way through because they're super good and better than everyone else. This series is going to have a little more excitement than that because I am not that good at League of Legends right now. I have not played the game that often in like a couple of months, actually. And also, I only ever got to Diamond 5, low Diamond 4 in the last season, and I want to take this account this season all the way up to at least Diamond 4, if not Diamond 3. Everyone makes fun of me saying Diamond 5 isn't really Diamond, so I gotta prove them wrong. But let's go ahead and jump right in, showing you guys the champions I plan on using, at least at the start. The primary role that I'm going to be using, again, at the start of this series at least, is going to be top lane, and the first champion that is my go-to champion that, even though I haven't played League in forever and I'm super bad, I'm still really good with Aurelia. She's going to be my go-to comfort pick. Next up, we have Jax, who I am always a little bit wary of picking because I don't want to get counterpicked by a Malphite or a Nasus, but I love playing Jax. He's probably my second best top laner. Following him, we have Renekton. I love hyper-aggressive laners that love to go for kills. Strong in the early game. Renekton's my boy. He is like the perfect playstyle for me. Another champion that kind of fits that playstyle right now is Pantheon, who is very popular. He's a really popular pick to just dominate people in lane, top lane right now, and although I haven't played him that much lately, I want to spend some time with him, see if I can learn him and use him a little bit in this series. Can't always be bruisers and AD champions though. Sometimes you gotta pick a tank, so we have Malphite coming in for our next rune page. Malphite is probably my best, most consistent tank that I play. Following him, we have Nasus. Anyone that watches any of my streams, you guys know I despise this champion, but if you can't beat him, join him. And finally, rounding out our top lane champions, we have Quinn, who I have not actually gotten to play that much since the rework, but a lot of people are playing her and seem to be doing pretty well. She has a pretty high win rate right now for solo queue, which I am definitely very interested in seeing if we can incorporate some Quinn in the top lane. Following our top lane champions, our next set of champions are going to be mid laners. Mid lane is going to be our secondary role at the start of this series, the first of which Orianna is, I'm just having so much fun with Orianna lately. She's a really nice comfort pick for me. I think she's really safe. I think I can do a lot of good stuff with her, and I'm starting to get pretty good with her. Next up, we have Diana and Ahri, who are both in the same rune page. Diana, I like very much for her mobility and her burst damage. She reminds me of Aurelia in a lot of ways. I like getting resets with her ulti and all that kind of stuff, and I think I'm starting to get pretty good with her as well. Ahri is a champion that I played, I mean, all of Season 2, I did nothing but play Ahri. Following them, we have Kennen, rounding out our mid laners. Kennen, for any of you who don't know, was the first champion I ever mained. He got a new Blood Moon skin coming out, so I'm going to try and relearn him. I think he's a really fun champion to play, and I'm going to try and have some good games with him. And then finally, we have 3 junglers who I'm going to start jungling maybe a little bit if the top and mid lane picks don't work out that well for me. I think sometimes it's really difficult to carry with certain champions in those roles, so I might not always be playing top or mid lane. The next role I'm probably going to be playing, though, is jungle if I don't succeed that much on top or mid. So we have Udyr, Shyvana, and Amumu, who are all very good junglers right now. They all have pretty damn good win rates, and I am definitely going to enjoy playing some of them. Next up, we just have some extra rune pages in case I'm going to be adding or subtracting any champions in this series. I'm, of course, very open to playing more champions, playing less champions, only playing Aurelia, if that's what it takes. But we're going to go ahead and stop talking about all this technical stuff. Let's jump into our first game of solo queue. My bad. I meant dynamic queue. Okay, so it looks like we got top lane. Some of you might call me boring and hate me for this, but I think I might go ahead and start off by playing Aurelia. I promise I won't only play Aurelia every single game this series, but I want to start off strong. All right, I'm really liking the look of our team. We got the Aurelia pick, we got the Udyr jungle, which is really good, and we got a Heimerdinger mid, which I'm going to put my faith in him. And it looks like we're going up against a Riven player. Oh boy, I'm going to get so tilted if I feed her, but it's going to be so satisfying if we crush her. Ruck Fiven mains. So it looks like the Riven ends up going mid lane instead, and we're going to be playing against Karma top, but this should still be pretty easy. So one thing we're going to want to be a little bit careful for this game is pushing too hard and letting Nidalee gank us. Oh my god. Fuck. As I say that. Okay, not the best start. It's okay, it's okay. We're a little rusty. That lets Udyr pick up the first dragon, hopefully, with Nidalee being a little preoccupied mid. So one thing that's actually kind of interesting about being a kind of known person in the League of Legends community is people will often camp you quite a lot if they recognize you. So I don't know if this Nidalee knows who I am or if she was just being a good jungler and ganking an overextended lane top lane. This isn't like me. Normally I would go for that kill, and even if I die, just take the 1-for-1 trade. I have TP, I don't think Karma does, so it kind of probably could have been in our favor. I mean, I was 0-1 too. Anyway, doesn't she have a... she has an assist. Can't let nerves get to me. I really want to win this to start this series off well, but let's try and not let nerves ruin it for us. This is fine. This is fine. Game's not starting off well. A lesser player would let that tilt them. We are not going to be that lesser player, though. We're doing really bad in terms of our kills and everything, but we're still doing really well in lane. We have almost double this Karma's CS. We're almost at 120. She's at 62, and we take her tower first. So hopefully we're going to be able to make up for these deaths. Yeah, sweet, sweet revenge. There we go, there we go. Right now I feel like we actually have a really solid, decent lead. We have 2 of their towers, they only have 1 of ours. We took 2 dragons, we just took the Rift Herald. I feel like we're doing pretty well, so I'm going to pull a Zion Spartan here and split push forever with the Rift Herald until my team needs me to teleport in. Yeah, there we go. We can 1v1 Karma. Oh my god, this is... What is this team doing? I didn't even realize they were doing Baron right there. Nidalee, they saw the execute, right? They just saw another execute, and we didn't have smite, but I guess we get the Baron anyway. Riven going super dumbly aggressive. Just like a Riven player. I don't know what that was. Can we just win right here? That would be kind of ridiculous. And that looks like it should be it. Okay, that was actually a pretty solid game. Pretty good way to start this series off. That's a pretty nice victory screen. We had a pretty weird and kind of bad start. We didn't ward properly. We just choked in a number of ways that cost us 2 deaths, but then we immediately turned it around, got some kills, got our team snowballing, and our team did a really nice job of taking objectives while Nidalee was running around ganking people. So one thing that I did back when I was first getting good at League of Legends, and one thing that I think really helped me improve a lot, was I logged every single game that I played on my road from going to wherever I was, 1200 elo at the time, I think, to eventually getting 2k plus. I would always go into a notepad and put in the KD ratio I had, the champion I played at the time, whether I won or lost the game, how much LP or ELO I gained or lost, as well as a little description of the game, something that I either did really well that I think I should improve on and build off of, or something that I did really poorly that I should work on. This game, I know you guys didn't see everything that happened in the game, but one thing that I noticed about my own play was I did not use teleport that often or that effectively, so I'm going to go ahead and put in I should be way more liberal with my teleport use. Then we go ahead and save this and bring it up, make sure that we're always looking at what we're doing well, what we're doing poorly, and build off of it each and every game we play. So anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this first episode of our Road to Diamond series. The future episodes you will be seeing will almost certainly have more than 1 game per episode. They all won't be as slow as this one. Next episode, we will either at least try and make it to our promos to platinum, or we might just go ahead and try and get platinum. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching. Make sure you leave some feedback if you like the series and you would like to see anything improved on the format that we're currently doing. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. Good luck in solo queue and have a wonderful day.